demon.
Who are you? Please help me. Please set me free from these chains.
This is wrong. You know I'm a human and you're asking me for help. It doesn't make sense. The alternate races have waged a fierce war against humanity. That's the way it's always been. What's happening? Nothing's right. This world's alive! Why doesn't anyone remember the truth? Kai, can we go?
Relax, you know he's gonna monitor the graveyard for the full 300 seconds. And once Kai gets started, there's no stopping him.
Come on! Can we get on with it already? Not until the timer stops. The demons, powerful sorcerers. The celestials, demi-humans such as angels and elves. The spirits, ethereal creatures such as ghosts. And the mythical beasts, ferocious, colossal beasts such as dragons. They all stood against humanity in the great war of the 5 races. And we can't allow it to happen again. It's our duty as the Urza Federation to observe this graveyard, where the demons have been sealed away. 300 seconds. No anomalies detected. The demons remain sealed within the graveyard. Dude really needs to learn how to lighten up.
You're looking at it wrong. It gives us the chance to slack off and take it easy.
Tell me something, Kai. The demons have been sealed away 100 years now. Has a single one escaped in that time? Never. And it's all thanks to the HAA. It's our job to make sure it never happens.
That is true.
Yeah, I guess, but there are 4 of these graveyards around the world. So why does it rest on us? Seems kind of pointless. Trust me. They take the other sites just as seriously as this one. If a single demon were to ever escape, it'd be disastrous. Yeah, but that's a pretty big if.
Try to relax, Kai. No demons managed to get loose before, so everything's hunky-dory.
I know. But I can't let my guard down. Watching the graveyard. It's my duty.
Warning! Kai Sakurabento. Training with the mythical beast machine doll is dangerous for a soldier with a rank as low as yours.
Not enough.
Watch out, Kai!
Stop signal confirmed. Dragon-type hologram has been deactivated.
You're too reckless, Kai. Did you hear all those warnings? It's like you're trying to get yourself hurt.
Training should be risky, or there's no point.
It's too bad you weren't born during the time of the Great War. You would have gone down in history.
Me, mentioned in the same pages as Prophet Sid? That would be an honor, but there's no way I'm cut out for it.
And you think he thought he was? It's kind of hard to wrap my head around a human opposing the heroes of the 4 races. The hero of the demons, Dark Empress Vanessa. The hero of the Celestials, Heavenly Lord Elfreya. The hero of the spirits, Spirit Sovereign Rikugen Kyoko. The hero of the mythical beasts, Fang King Rathai. It's terrifying to imagine them around today.
Good thing for us, Prophet Sid defeated the 4 heroes. But not without the shining sword gifted by the prophetic god Arsla Solika.
Not that we can be sure Prophet Sid and the Shining Sword even existed. I mean, there are no surviving videos or photos of him, unlike the other 4 heroes.
Maybe not. But it doesn't hurt to hope that someone like him was around.
Come on, Ashran. Time to quit moaning and help us. We need a gift. Something to celebrate John's promotion.
Huh? Can't we just get her a bouquet of flowers?
Seriously? John's getting transferred to the Ursak Royal Capital headquarters. She's only 17, the youngest person in history to be chosen. She's the elite of the elite. She'll be swimming in dead petals from all the bouquets given to her. Do you really want to give her such a boring and lazy gift as flowers?
Oh, it's from Jean.
10 a.m. tomorrow, 9th Terminal. Meet me in front of the kitten statue.
And don't let Saki and Ashran know we're meeting up. Oh, really?
It's not what you think. Jean didn't even send this.
Kai, don't hide it, dude. You are totally hooking up with John, aren't you?
You are the worst liar ever. We could clearly see the text was from her.
I'm going for a run.
You can't avoid us, you bastard!
Somebody stop Kai! He's planning to do lewd things to poor John!
No, I'm not!
Hi! Sorry I'm late.
This is practically on time for you. I figured I'd have to wait another hour.
I am not that bad. I've only got 1 week left before I transfer to Ursak. I want to make the most of the day. However, aren't you off duty today? Why are you all decked out in your uniform?
I came straight from my morning training. No time to change.
I think you're the only person who doesn't mind shopping with me. I'm glad I texted you.
Wait, did you ask someone before me?
Of course not. I'm only messing with you. So serious. But that's what I like about you, Kai.
You still haven't told me what we're shopping for.
I want to get presents for Saki and Ashran. Well, the 3 of you are planning on getting me a going-away present, aren't you?
Are you really asking me that?
I want to give you guys something to remember me by as well. It'll probably be the last time I see those two.
Last time? That's a little overdramatic. Your transfer's for only 2 years. It'll feel like no time before you're back here as a cadet.
But they'll be gone. Their service will be complete and they'll go back to the civilian life. In 2 years from now, you and I will be the only career soldiers sticking it out.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's the path we chose. You've got to surpass your father, the headquarters chief. You've told me a dozen times since we were kids that's your plan. Your lifelong goal.
I think your numbers are off. It's 100 dozen. I kept count. Thanks again for joining me. You helped me pick out some good stuff.
Cool, I'm happy to hear it.
You were only 10 years old, weren't you? You know, when you accidentally fell into the demon graveyard.
Oh yeah. It happened that time your father invited me along to inspect it with him.
I was so freaked out. I still remember when you came back ranting how you saw Sid's sword.
Me too. I've never told anyone else, though.
But that was your defining moment. It's when you became convinced it was your duty to ensure the demons remain locked away forever.
And I still feel that way.
I know. And it's comforting. That's why I'm sure you'll be with the agency in 2 years. Question for you. What do you think the future has in store for you and me?
The future, huh? Well, you're gonna be back here in 2 years, right?
No, Kai. Try thinking bigger than that. Listen. What I'm trying to say is...
Hey, Shonen!
Huh?
is this?
What's wrong? Why are you yelling?
Am I the only one who can see this? What's going on here?
No. Passionately calling out my name in front of all these strangers. If you're not careful, you might go and get a roller coaster.
No, John!
Well, reincarnation activated. Executing the override of the world.
Where am I? This world isn't my home. Somebody there? A demon got out. Hold on, that's magic. A real demon? There's no way. With modified bullets, humans were able to create them using elven magic as a base. And that one was a modified Drake bullet that reproduces mythical beast breath. The first time I used it, but I move the same as I did in training. With this gear and my skills, I can fight against their kind now.
What exactly are you? A mere human. That's hard to believe. Your pathetic species defeating a demon.
Why is a higher species communicating with a lower one?
The most effective way to give orders to a slave is by using their own language.
A slave? Says who?
Human, you have a dangerous sense. Disappear now.
Close your eyes! Punch it! Wanderer's been secured. We're heading back now. So, stranger, where are you from?
Saki!
You want to explain to me how you know my name?
Because it's me. Kai, you recognize me, right?
Sorry. Well, how about you? You ever heard of a Kai before?
Wait a sec. You're Ashron, aren't you?
Good guess for your first try. Or have we met somewhere before? Hey, you alright?
Still rattled from the demon attack, I'm guessing.
You don't remember me? Us three, we were in the Humanity Aegis Agency.
Humanity ages what? We're both soldiers of the Resistance.
Resistance?
Come on, everybody knows us.
Everyone except me.
The Human Rebel Army? I don't care how long you were above ground, you've heard of it.
I'm sorry, no. Look, I seriously don't know what's going on. Could you tell me what happened to this world? From the beginning?
The Great War of the Five Races took place, and humanity lost.
That's impossible. When was this?
30 plus years ago, if you can believe it. The cities all around the world were taken over, and now they're under the control of the 4 other races.
So what happened to the humans? We survived?
Yeah, on the run and hiding. Scraping by.
I assume this is Vishal?
Well done. So you remember this place, huh?
I do, yeah.
Right now, the 4 races are busy ruling the world, and battling each other for territory.
The Urza Federation was taken over by the demons, so all we could do was abandon the cities and run.
Welcome back to Neo Vishal, the human city.
I want that!
We took the underground space that was still intact and remodeled it into our home. We did pretty okay, if you ask me.
As loyal members of the Resistance, we strive to do our best to protect the people and continue fighting back against the 4 races as best we can.
What?
The Great War. Humans lost. How did that happen again?
Isn't it obvious?
I mean, you saw that demon on the surface, right? Now imagine when they attack us in groups. We don't stand a chance against them.
Got that right. Plus, the races each have a head boss. They refer to them as heroes, insanely strong individuals.
And ours? The Prophet Sid?
I've never heard of them.
Yeah, who's that?
Who is he? What are you saying? The Prophet Sid defeated the 4 races. He's a hero to every human.
If someone like that actually existed, do you really think we'd be living underground like animals?
Make way! Here comes Sean!
Oh, the main core is here.
The main core?
You see, there are several other human cities out there, and a resistance garrison in each one. Thing is, the main core oversees them.
The population of the Urza Federation see the commander as a kind of savior.
It's the commander!
They're back!
John! Great to see you!
Welcome home!
Doesn't hurt that John also happens to be handsome.
Wait, Sean?
Sir, we have a report for you.
Vishal District. It's all clear. We'll do our utmost to maintain security.
Good work. I appreciate your level of dedication. And who is this? I've never seen him before.
He says he goes by the name Kai. We found him above ground, but it seems his memories are a little jumbled.
He doesn't strike me as a bad guy, so I don't think there's anything for us to worry about.
I see. Good.
Where are you going, Sean? It's me! It's Kai! You were shopping with me a short while ago! Saki and Ashran! You wanted to give them presents before heading to Urzak!
Not utter nonsense. You're thinking of someone else.
You're like the rest. You don't remember.
Excuse me, but there's a meeting that I need to attend.
How come you're dressed like that? Why are you pretending to be something you're not? You said you wanted to surpass your father, but you do it as his daughter. But here you are.
Stop. That's enough. It's fine, Valen. Let him go.
What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
Rest up, all right? You can use my room.
What's going on here? I've scoured all the documents. There's only one section that I'm not seeing anywhere. The Prophet Sid. This world had never had a hero, so we ended up losing the Great War of the 5 races. Hold it. If Sid doesn't exist, and we're defeated in this alternate timeline, then... There it is. Why do graveyards for sealing away the 4 races still exist?
Graveyards? Never heard of them. Sorry.
Okay, thanks though. Ashran, think I can borrow the truck? I promise to have it back here by midday.
Sure thing. Here you go.
Thanks.
Are you nuts? Ashran!
That's weird. It felt like a reflex.
The demons keep careful watch over urban areas. coming here alone. The blockade stone was removed. This should lead inside. So, up ahead is... It's here. The Prophet's sword. I knew it. The legends about Sin were all true.
You who have been enveloped in the hatred of fate, do not relinquish this sword. The world coordinate key. The code holder.
What's the code holder?
If anyone's there, I beg you.
Where am I now? Wait. Is that... Who is she? An angel? Or a demon?
Who are you? Please help me. Remove these chains and set me free. Save me, please.
She's not human. So then... what race could she possibly be?
I've never seen you. Who are you?
Who am I?
Rene.
What did you say? Is your name Rene?
I need your help. Free me, please.
Whoa, hey! Something tells me she's not a demon. I'm gonna be super annoyed if I save you and you decide to attack me. How strong are these chains? These are the only weapons I've got. Wait a second. What if I use... I think it's... code holder. The blade of the Prophet. Sid's sword. Hey, are you all right? Can you understand me? Are you... What the...
Show yourself to me! You haven't vanquished me yet, demon! You think this low-ranking flunky can stop me?
What? No, I'm...
I demand that you summon her here right away!
separated from this world.
Impossible.
Her magic attack. It vanished.
How could a lowly demon pull that off?
I'm not a demon, okay? I'm a human.
You're a human?
Obviously. Here, do you see wings or a tail on me? You asked me for help and so I helped you. Can you please see that I'm not your enemy?
I'm sorry. I have a grudge against demons, so I simply assumed.
You got a grudge against demons, huh? So that means you're not a demon either, right?
Correct.
Well, then what race do you belong to?
I don't see why it matters what race I am. I genuinely thank you for saving me, and I apologize for attacking you. But still, don't ask me about my race again. Please.
Okay, I won't.
Well then, I appreciate your understanding, human.
The name's Kai.
Huh?
We humans don't just call each other human.
Very well. Kai it is. And I am Rine.
So Rine, I'm hoping you can answer something. Do you know where we are?
I'm afraid I don't. I was locked in combat with Vanessa, and before I knew it, I was imprisoned here.
Did you say Vanessa? As in the Dark Empress? Chosen hero of the demons?
That's right, why?
You mean you got in a fight with a hero? That's crazy, Rine. Are you really that strong?
Of course I am. I can wipe out an entire army of demons. But you know, you're amazing too. How did you cancel my magic like that?
Oh, that's thanks to this sword.
Fate Singularity Entity has reawakened. Threat level assessment to New World terminal. Commence removal of last rider seal.
Are you serious? We've got to run.
Fate Singularity Entity is captured. Initiating zero code.
What the hell is wrong with me? Don't just stand here doing nothing. Robinson, I hope you don't mind me using your sword.
He wields the forbidden sword. Why is it here?
Time to move.
Yeah.
Did we actually escape? Are we safe? Rine, you okay?
I was afraid.
I understand.
I was so scared. I thought I was going to... You're so warm.
Do you have anybody?
No, I'm all alone. This is the first time someone's been kind to me. The Celestials, the spirits, and even the mythical beasts, they all treated me as an outcast. The demons were always the cruelest, though. They called me an unsightly abomination. That's what prompted my battle with Vanessa.
That loneliness. I understand. None of the people I know remember me. I feel like I'm completely alone in this world. In the history I lived through, humans won the Great War of the Five Races. But somehow in this world, the demons seem to be occupying our cities.
Wait, what are you saying, Kai? Have demons truly occupied human cities? This is the first time I'm hearing about that. Thinking back, right around the time I began fighting with Vanessa, I'm pretty sure the humans were starting to win the war. That's right. The demons were frantic over it. They said humanity's hero had arrived.
Wait, Prophet Sid?
Prophet Sid? Was that his?
Think hard.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. And I'm relieved.
Huh?
You're like me. Sounds like we both remember the same history.
I'm like you?
What?
Nobody has ever said anything like that about me before.
Yeah, it's a first for me as well. But it's true.
That settles it then. You and I, we're the same.
It looks like we're safe.
What do you plan on doing now?
Well, for the time being... Rene! Have you not recovered from the attack? So listen, I'm going back to the city. Why don't you come with me for a while?
I don't want to go to a human city.
Why not?
I can't trust any of them.
And me?
No, you're different, Kai. I mean, you risked your life to save me after all.
Well then, trust me when I say it'll be okay. And if you don't feel like you're safe, you can always leave.
All right then.
I'm exhausted. She freaked out in the car and I almost crashed. Luckily, she can hide her wings, but she still sticks out like a sore thumb.
Are they gonna bite me? Get back, Casey, don't talk to me.
She even tried to conjure magic in the middle of the city. Everything about this is unfamiliar to her, so I get that she's cautious. I didn't know other races sang. It's back to its original form.
There's trouble, Kai! The water won't stop. What do we do? Is there something wrong, Kai?
I'm fine, but can you cover yourself up more? It's bad for my heart.
You know, it really is unfair.
What do you mean? What's unfair?
I can't believe humans get to bathe with such warm water. My baths, they were exclusively relegated to cold lakes and rivers. On top of that, how are your sleeping spaces so soft? Soft and fluffy!
I'm glad you like it. It is nice.
But everything we saw up on the surface was in ruins. The demons really have taken hold, huh?
They have. It was hard for me to believe it at first, but it sunk in after meeting you. In this world, the results of the Great War of the Five Races are inverted.
So it's like an inverted history?
Yeah, it's all wrong. Let's say the correct history is where we remember Sid.
What does that make this one?
I suppose you'd call it an alternate history.
Then in order to get back to the correct timeline, we just have to find a way to escape this one.
That's right. Hopefully there's some way for us to even do that.
I sense strong magic. The demons are here.
Enemy race invasion. All residents immediately evacuate to the shelter. I repeat, enemy race invasion.
I had no idea things were this bleak for us.
What now?
Imagine humanity being boxed in like rats, with nobody to come and save them. Sorry, Renee. Let me go. If anyone in this world can play Sid's role, I'm guessing it's me.
This isn't working at all!
Machine gun! Bring it here!
Got it!
Water, quickly. When their stone bodies absorb it, they become too heavy to fly. After that, hit them with your grenades. You really are strong enough to face off with Vanessa.
Well, of course. If you're going to fight, you better count me in.
We need all the help we can get.
Hey, Kai! Did that bullet you fired a second ago cancel out magic?
Forget the bullet. You were knocking them back with your fists. Where'd you learn to do that?
My world. A reality where humans were victorious in the Great War of the Five Races. That fighting style. And yeah, the lightning-type bullet. They're from there, my home.
A world where humanity came out on top?
What are you talking about? Hmm? Here.
This is the ground surveillance team. We sighted 2 scout demons that escaped.
And they know about the underground city. The next time, there will be even more of them.
No way.
We better report this.
Listen, Kai. I think you should come with us to the Rebel Army headquarters.
That's allowed?
Considering what we just witnessed, I'm sure John would be happy to meet you.
Then let's go. The Urza Federation Rebel Army headquarters is located in the old royal capital, right? I could have sworn it was in ruins.
That's exactly the point. It's the last place demons would ever think to look for humans.
Good thinking. A real blind spot.
Pretty brilliant idea, huh? The former commander, John's father, thought of it.
By the way, how is he?
Retired 2 years ago due to injury.
And afterwards, naturally, Sean became the old man's successor.
I see. My name's Kai Sakura Vento, and this is my companion, Rine.
Yes. I have received the report. Now, tell me what happened.
You're saying you're from a world where humanity won the Great War of the Five Races? I've heard tasteless jokes, but this... Enough of your shameless claims. This is nothing but a waste of time.
The other day, when we met in the street, you spoke as if you knew me. In this alternate history you swear by, what kind of relationship did you and I have?
We were colleagues and childhood friends. You would talk my ear off about Og and Jer, how you wanted to be like them.
How do you know? Should we continue? No, we'll end it here.
This bed's so fluffy. I'm in love.
We'd like a word with both of you. Jean is waiting for us. Saki briefed me about the battle. The gargoyle's weakness. Tell me, was that intel well known in the world you're from?
Yeah. So you believe my story then?
You have knowledge and battle skills. If we can utilize them, we will. And that's all.
Good evening, Kai. Oh, you too, Rine.
Quite the change. Tired of dressing up like a man?
Not many people know I'm really a woman. Fallon, and just the veteran executives.
I take it this means you trust me?
You mentioned Og and Jer. How could you know my father and grandfather's nicknames? Don't get me wrong, this doesn't mean I believe everything you said. However, based on your insight and abilities, I am willing to take a risk on you. You're fellow humans and I need your help.
Sounds like you have a plan.
We'll reach out to the other 5 human cities, coordinate an attack to surround and repel the demons, and stop their invasion. If we succeed, we I won't have to abandon Neo Vishal.
So you're going to resist them to the very end, huh?
I'll offer you compensation for your cooperation.
Hey, I have a feeling that's not going to end things. You might be able to strike back at them, but once you retaliate, it's only going to draw more and more in.
I'm well aware.
And if a high-ranked demon appears, one blast of its magic could wipe out the entire city!
Yes, I know! We don't have any other choice.
I suggest we attack the royal capital instead. There's just one target we should aim for. Hero of the demons, the Dark Empress Vanessa.
You're not being serious. That thing is a monster. 30 years ago, without any backup, it destroyed the capital's defense forces, then occupied the government palace.
Only one thing is going to work on that monster. The legendary weapon. Sid's sword, the code holder. Exactly. Therefore, only the two of us will fight it directly.
You don't stand a chance.
Our histories are different. Back where I come from, Sid defeated Vanessa all by himself.
And I take it you believe you're capable of doing the same?
I can only do my best.
Well, let's hear it. What do you get out of helping us?
I've given that question some thought. You're right. I came from another world. There's no reason for me to put myself in harm's way for this one. Still, Ashran and Saki, I saw them fighting for their lives. Even if I somehow found a way to leave this reality and return home, I wouldn't be able to look them in the eye.
That right?
Humans aren't the demon's sole concern. They're focused on looking out for the other three races. That's why the majority of their forces have been deployed near the border. At most, the demons near the royal capital make up only 10%. While we're busy engaging with Vanessa, I'd like the rebel army to keep the other demons occupied.
Even if we fought like there's no tomorrow, we'd only hold them off a few hours. While that would buy you some time, most of our troops will be wiped out before we reach the government palace.
There's a way in underground. Hidden in the back of the palace, there's a private underground train line the royal family once used as refuge. It's a secret, from demons and humans.
How long have you known? Why didn't you share this information with me sooner, Fallon?
This strategy isn't new. Your predecessor devised it 15 years ago.
My father did?
However, at the time, there was no means of defeating Vanessa, so he gave up.
Even if that was true, I'm still the one who succeeded him as commander and should have been made aware.
It's because you're his daughter, I suspect. He planned to charge into the government palace and fight Vanessa. Your father knew the operation was reckless. No parent would want their child involved.
What he says is the truth. Deepest apologies. I couldn't help myself. You've got me wanting to bet on him too.
Just so you know, I'm also fighting.
We'll hold a strategy meeting right away. If we hesitate, Neo Vishal will be attacked.
Yes, sir.
Let's do this. We're going to challenge the hero of the demons head on. Urza is ours. We'll reclaim it.
I hate demons for their deceitful nature. I hate spirits simply because they're creepy. I hate mythical beasts because they're barbaric. I hate celestials for their arrogance. I hate humans for being so weak. And because I'm a mixture of all I despise, I hate myself the most. But then there's Kai. He doesn't revile me. He's never recoiled from me. He's the only one who's accepted me. Kai, don't go dying on me, okay?
The rebel army is coordinated in advance to strike the government palace via the classified tunnel. The main forces will divert the demons' attention, giving us the chance to free the captives and ambush Vanessa. I'm sure the mission will succeed. John is commanding it after all. There's only one part of this plan that has me a little bit worried. Why do we have to be the ones on the assault team taking on Vanessa? Where's the logic in making the four of us do this by ourselves?
You just laid it out. By keeping the team small, we can move quickly and quietly.
I guess that makes sense. But why do I have to come?
Because you and Ashran are the only people I can trust. I need you as my backup.
Yeah, that's nice to hear and all, but it's still freaking scary.
Feel better now?
Yeah, thanks, I do.
You'll be fine. You're Kai's friend. You're special. And if it makes you feel better, I'm really strong. I can take the demons. Trust me on that.
Really? Even Vanessa?
Why did you get so quiet? Don't worry, okay? If it comes down to it, I'll self-destruct and take her out with me.
I'd rather you not.
I gotta admit, I'm a little nervous. Who knows what kind of state the government palace is in now? And I mean, we do have a pretty large brigade, so the demons are sure to spot us.
Nah. Demons may be adept at detecting magic, but that's one thing humans don't have. That should help to keep us off their radar.
Oh yeah? That another nugget from your world? Makes me feel a little better.
You seem perfectly calm to me.
Look closer. My hands have been shaking this whole time. But hey, if we manage to pull this off, the whole world's gonna be talking about us. Heaps of praise. We might even be handsomely rewarded.
You're a lot more driven than the Ashran I knew, that's for sure.
Should I take that as a compliment?
Counting on you.
Your attention, comrades. As members of the Urza Rebel Army, I appreciate your trust in joining me for this mission. You are the best hope for humanity. Your loyalty and bravery will never be questioned. We've had little time to prepare for this operation, and I know you might be concerned. But I need you to remember, we've been fighting this battle our entire lives. We have stood defiant and fought back against the oppressive and savage rule of the demons for longer than anyone can remember. Our fight spans the course of history. And that time, those years have all been in preparation for this day. We've spent more than enough time nurturing our spirit and honing our will to fight. And now we put it into action. Now we rise! Follow me as we reclaim the land above us! Now move out!
This can't be. The government palace is in ruins.
Humans.
I'm familiar with that magic. Let's take him out in one shot. Fire full body.
Did your gun do that?
Yeah, it's a pretty common bullet in my world. They're designed to combat groups.
Wow, I can't believe it. It's so amazing.
Can you sense her?
Yeah. Up there!
Okay, Jean. I'm going after Vanessa now. She's on the top floor, north side.
The elevator and central stairs are too exposed. Emergency stairs?
The ones to the north fell. The south stairwell could work, though.
Which means, moving south to north, we'll have to break through 10 flights of defenses. All units, your orders. Group 1, do not let any demons inside. Group 2, rescue all captives in the basement. We'll take the emergency stairwell on the south side.
That was some attack earlier. Packed a lot of power for a widespread thunderstrike.
Yeah, it's easily my best bullet.
Weird how you didn't pull the trigger. Your gun didn't fire that attack. I've been feeling a strange presence, but now...
Kai said he would handle Vanessa. Can I count on you to stay true to your word?
You can.
We need to hurry. The demons are bound to find us soon.
Kai! Over there! An imp!
He's summoning a massive demon guard. It's here!
Too slow. I'll quickly deal with it and catch up. Don't worry.
See you up top. I'm heading in.
Careful, it's strong!
No!
Don't worry about me. Just stay focused.
That garment. It's elfin.
Precisely. An item known as the Sacred Light Garment. Seized from an elf village. There's nothing better when it comes to repelling magic. We can handle it from here. You two go ahead. I'm trusting you to defeat Vanessa. Kai.
Right. I won't let you down. Move.
What are you waiting for, demon? Face the Knight of the Sacred Light.
Are you sure these things will make us invisible to the demons?
How the heck do they even work?
Oh, I use barrier magic too.
Oh, Lorene!
I mean, some other human mimicked an angel's barrier magic to make them.
Exactly. It refracts light and hides you within it. But still, stay close to me and Rene. Seemed like that worked.
I swear, I almost had a heart attack.
Okay, you got this?
Yep. Fingers crossed you defeat her. But if Vanessa gets the upper hand, we'll cut the main breakers, and out go the lights.
Perfect. Then we make our escape in the dark. I'll send a signal to time it.
You two wait for us here, okay? As long as you're quiet, I don't think you'll have to worry about any demons.
Right. Be careful.
Safety first. Good luck.
An alarm. Did they sense us?
How? My barriers are holding up strong!
They shouldn't be able to see us. Unless it's the building's infrared sensors.
These human electronics of yours, I guess they can come in handy. What are those hideous wings on you? I've never seen something so chaotic and grotesque.
You like the sound of your own voice, huh? Why don't you tell me about the building surveillance system?
That was the wisdom of Empress Vanessa. She recognized the superb advantage of its function, and determined that we should utilize it. And we have plenty of slaves to maintain them for us. I must tell you, Her Majesty was rather delighted by your invasion. She's deeply curious to know what could possibly motivate such a suicidal act.
Sounds like you two are close, so I'm guessing you can lead us to her.
I see a chance to enjoy a little amusement. There's no reason why I should miss out.
You think so? Reading! What are you...
Don't worry about me. You need to go on ahead, Kai.
I can't.
We'll meet soon. That's a promise.
I'm gonna hold you to that. You better catch up!
That odor, it's the scent of an angel. Yet I detect the smell of demon. The creature also reeks of both elf and dwarf. Dragon, too, as well as spirit. Just what are you, nuts?
Who knows? Even I'm not sure. As a matter of fact, all I know is I absolutely hate demons! I want to stay by Kai's side always. Interfere, and I'll show you what happens!
Allow me to welcome you, human.
The Dark Empress. Vanessa.
Used by a human incapable of wielding them, chicken away at their life force. You've chosen death then, you fool.
Are you wondering if I'm ready to die? Right here. Yeah, I am. To defeat demons like you, any human would be prepared to do the same as me. This is nothing compared to facing off against the hero of the demons.
Commander!
I know we're late. Apologies.
Nice entrance, though.
There's a warrior. A human who goes by the title Dragonar and fights with a drake thing as their weapon. Is that you?
Perhaps. While our forces are managing to hold the line, I don't know how much more time they can buy us.
That all depends on the top floor.
Why not throw down your gun?
Why would I do that?
I'm sure you're clever enough to put two and two together. Yes, the demon hero is a succubus. I have no objection to making love to you if it helps pass the time.
I don't think so. Besides, all you enjoy is destruction.
Aren't you an interesting specimen? Any other lowly human would have fallen to their knees and instantly surrendered to my charm. I must admit, I wasn't expecting that reaction. Speaking of which, maybe you can put a rumor to rest. I hear there's a commander in the rebel army with an elven garment. Is that you?
No, I'm an outsider. From a world where your fall is part of history.
Unfortunately for you, such a world doesn't exist. Never has, never will.
I don't care if you believe me or not. All I know is I ended up here against my will. There's only one true reality. The one where the Great War of the Five Races is over.
Then humor me and share what species defeated yours truly.
Humans.
Humans? You're telling me where the mythical beasts, the Celestials, even the spirits failed, the humans proved victorious? That's hilarious, but I'd still like to know who in your world was responsible for my defeat.
They were called the Prophet Sid.
Prophet? Sid. Human. Sword. Sid. Graveyard. Code holder. The seal. World reincarnation.
Hold on a sec. What did you say?
Nothing. Someone like me wasting time on such trivial matters. Well, I can't say it wasn't fun while it lasted. Now turn into dust.
Think humans are weak? How about this?
This your first time with an illusion? Pretty good reaction time. And that weapon you're wielding. It counteracts my magic and unleashes an attack similar to that of a drake's breath. I suppose your sword is from this world you spoke of?
Are you ready to believe me yet?
Don't get full of yourself, insignificant human. Gloria, let thy purgatory have flesh! Well, damn it. I held back so as not to destroy my fortress, but apparently not enough. I'm curious what your next move will be, considering I'm using a blasting technique that can destroy any race. Gloria, the paradise, explosion chaos! Wherever you're from, nobody could have escaped that shot. At least not unless you're one of the heroes from the 4 races. And yet, here you are still standing.
That was close. Sid's sword. It saved me again.
What's that blade? Tell me, now!
I don't know.
Kai, stand back!
Rene, you're injured.
I'm alright. I pushed myself a little bit, but all that matters is you're alive.
You ask me, you put yourself through more than just a little.
I rushed over when I felt the building shake. I was beside myself with fear that you might have been killed. You tried hurting him. I'll never forgive you! Come on and face me, Vanessa!
And what are you? Observing unexpected fluctuations from the hero of the demons. Detecting influence from the taboo word sin. Initiating excision by last riser. I know who you are. Potential to influence world deemed to be diffusible. It's you. I see. I understand now. Last riser! Executing zero code. Proceeding with removal of Hero Vanessa's code from the world. Unleashing glory sequential commence! My blood, body, and spirit! Where do you get off being cocky? You're trash! Increased resistance from Dark Empress Vanessa. Nothing but an arrogant dog of Elfrea. Did you actually believe you could take my head? Unexpected magic detected. Zero code completion and... Scatter and disperse. Still won't die even after all that. What a headache. Damage tolerance has now been exceeded.
Hero, over every demon. Rene, were you really able to fight against someone like her?
Not this version. I'm scared. Vanessa was always strong. But compared to my world, this one's way more powerful.
What kind of battle wound is this? It won't heal when I focus my magic on it. Whatever. At the present moment, my only priority is making sure you weaklings are lost to history forever. Observing unexpected fluctuations from the hero of the demons. Initiating excision by last riser. I know who you are. Executing zero code. Proceeding with removal of Hero Vanessa's code from the world. Unleashing glory sequential commence! My blood, body, and spirit! Where do you get off being cocky? You're trash!
Did you seriously fight with someone at her level before, Rene?
Not this version. I'm scared. Vanessa was always strong. But compared to my world, this one's way more powerful.
At the present moment, my only priority is making sure you weaklings are lost to history forever. Did you really think such a frail obstacle would be able to trap me? You're weak.
Vanessa!
listen to her. Your precious human's dead. What now? Will you avenge his death, or attempt to escape, only to fail? You've even lost your will to... Impossible. Her wounds are healing?
What you've done to him, I'll never, ever, ever, ever forgive. You'll pay for what you did.
Behold, all 5 individual races merged into one chaotic form.
Shut your mouth.
You finally decide to reveal your true nature?
Shut up, shut up!
This is more entertaining than I could have imagined. Such madness. Do you know how ridiculous this is? What a magnificently chaotic being you are. Really, though, it's such a shame you decided to wait so long before transforming into your actual form. If you hadn't, your human might have actually had a chance to escape. Or perhaps you were afraid to show him who you truly were inside. Trust me, I understand. Humans are the weakest and most cowardly of all the races. They fear demons like me, despise the mythical beasts, avoid the spirits, and envy the celestials. And while your radiant appearance is beautiful, it makes you even less human than you were before. I see how afraid you are. Afraid of being called a monster. Are those tears of anger directed at me? Surely they're not. You're responsible for killing that human. If you hadn't been paralyzed with hesitation, he'd still be alive!
Yes, you're right. But it doesn't matter now. No amount of regret will bring Guy back to life. The only option is for you to die alongside me.
You use curses.
These droplets spilling are your life. Whatever defense you have, it can't prevent this from happening. They will continue to fall. Until both of us are no more.
You haven't won. You're nothing but an abomination!
The fact remains, you've lost. Why didn't it?
The curse is dependent on how much magical power you have, and you are severely lacking. Or did you forget this is my nest? Of course I'd anticipate and prepare for invaders of different races.
Don't tell me.
A wide-ranging hex. It impedes any magical spells. No matter which race performs the casting, this stops them. It's a curse circle. To put it another way, as heir to all the species, its effect should be threefold on you. Now that I think about it, I should congratulate you on lasting as long as you did.
I was so close.
You're such a pitiful being. An irregular creature, not a part of any one race. How an anomaly like you was even born is an absolute mystery to me.
Forgive me. Guy, you have no idea how sorry I am. I tried. I did my best.
Even the sound of your voice is grating to my ears.
Why are you apologizing, Renee?
You're alive?
If you hadn't fought so hard, I would have been a goner. But now, I'm awake and ready.
This isn't a dream. I can feel your warmth.
There's more to you than meets the eye. After all, you were hit by explosive magic at close range. No human could have possibly survived that attack.
The sword saved me again.
So you wish to challenge me once more, after what just happened?
That's right.
Know your place, human! You're just a piece of insignificant trash who happened to survive 2 of my attacks! You're clinging to life, barely crawling your way back while that mutt was fighting me! Don't for an instant think you're anything special!
I got a second chance, and I intend to defeat you no matter what. Rene put her own life at risk fighting you, for my sake. My turn. I need to show at least that much determination.
I assume you have some sort of plan. So enough talk. Let's see what you've got in store! I'll have you know, I'm quite familiar with humans. You're all the same. It doesn't surprise me that you have the gall to stand there, proclaiming like some fool how you'll show me your species' strength, their potential, a future where your kind are triumphant. You're so deluded, you actually believe your own lies! The spirit sovereign, Rikuken Kyoko, the lord of heaven Elfreya, the Fang King Rathai. While I consider them all nuisances, each is a leader whose strength was never in doubt, and I begrudgingly acknowledge them as heroes. Whereas your kind has no equal capable of challenging us. Let me guess. You think you're worthy of that role?
Do I want to become humanity's savior? Not particularly. But you asked for a demonstration, so I'll oblige.
And what aspect do you plan to show me? Your strength, your potential, the future?
The human spirit. In this world, our race has no great hero. Regardless, I will use everything I have to defeat you! So to answer your question, yes, I'll serve as humanity's representative and stand up to you!
I can't imagine anything you could do to harm me. Resist all you want. It's still going to end the same way for you. Devil's Planet!
Give your answer! Gold Holder!
So apparently you can easily slice through my magic. Then how about this? Flower born from the underworld bloom! And shatter!
Now!
How very clever. Humans don't have magic abilities, so I can't sense them in the dark. However... there you are. What?
For 10 years, I trained for this very moment. Checkmate, Vanessa. You lose.
Indeed. It seems that way. Looks as though you're getting Urza back. It's finally done.
Hey, what's happening? There's something strange going on with her.
Yeah.
Sid. That's right. Of course. Sid the prophet. How could I have made such a foolish mistake? World reincarnation. The world will be rewritten. I can remember now. That wretched Sid. So this is what he was talking about.
Enough games. What do you mean? What aren't you telling us?
Reality will be recreated. Sid called this phenomenon world reincarnation.
Then you mean he already knew?
supposed to be one of the other 3 heroes.
The world was altered because of them? I didn't know.
Sid foresaw a strange occurrence that was destined to happen in this world. That's why. He entrusted me with his sword. In order to prepare for this event, I hid the weapon where I thought it'd be safe.
You concealed it?
That's right. It's the one and only key to correct the alternation made to this world.
I'm confused. Aren't you and Prophet Sid supposed to be enemies? The records say you fought during the Great War.
Yes. There was a time I certainly did cross blades with him. However, there are events in the past. Ones you know nothing about. A forbidden code, hidden.
Whatever you know, you have to tell me.
It's the Zero Code. The most troublesome magic. You've done very well, human. The way you use the darkness. Your courage to let go of your ultimate weapon. The combat skills you've honed. I see. So this is the human spirit. If you could only feel how frustrated I am right now! I can't even make excuses for myself. The bottom line is I lost, big time. You better get ready. Because if we meet again, I'll face you as a succubus instead of a warrior. And love you so hard, it'll bring you to tears. Until next time, when we have more fun.
Farewell, hero.
Okay?
It's really over.
Yeah.
We actually pulled it off. We beat the hero of the demon race.
That's right. The city's ours.
First Federation to all nations. The rebel army commanded by the Knight of the Sacred Light, John has successfully retaken the royal capital Uzak. We've won! The demon hero has been vanquished!
Hooray!
Kai, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. It's just, there's a lot we need to figure out now. At first, I was convinced something had happened to the two of us and no one else. Not anymore. If we believe Vanessa was telling the truth, it's the opposite. Something happened, and we were the only ones unaffected.
I want things to go back to how they were. This world we're in, it's a little frightening.
Agreed.
Kai, Rena. It might not look like much, but thanks to the both of you, we're able to stand here and enjoy this view. What I'm saying is on behalf of the rebel army, we're thankful. Still, it doesn't seem like you're very happy about our victory.
We are. It's a relief. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure I could beat Vanessa a second time.
Sorry, it's just, I'm in shock we took back the capital. Because of you, humans have a chance now. We'll rebuild the city to its former glory. No, even better than it was 30 years ago.
Yeah.
However, that can be left in more capable hands.
Hmm?
The executives will see to the royal capital's reconstruction. They were around when it was at its peak, and will be more enthusiastic about the recovery efforts, I have no doubt. My obligations lie elsewhere.
So there.
What do you plan on doing, Johnny?
Her name is Jeanne.
Are you done after driving away all the demons?
Hardly. I'm leaving. And I won't be in Urza for a while. 3 major federations have been conquered in the Great War. Io to the east, Yulun to the south, and Schultz to the west. One has been taken over by the Celestials, another by spirits, and a third by mythical beasts. There's a rebel group currently fighting against each occupying force. Going forward, I'll work with our other armies in deploying a large-scale operation.
There's talk of combining forces and forming a united rebel front. News of the demon hero's defeat has spread and ignited the spark of hope.
That's why I want you to come with us. If we work together, somehow we might be able to pull off the same thing your world did. I'll command the forces. You have my word I'll continue leading my soldiers to give you both the utmost support. If that means becoming the greatest commander, then I will. In short, I want you fighting beside us. Let's finish the great war of the 5 races. Of course, I'll ensure that you're properly compensated. For example...
Hold up, that's not it. I want to. I guess I was just a bit surprised. You're amazing, Jean. I mean, the Jean I knew had ambition, sure. But she was also way more childish.
What parts of my personality were childish, exactly?
Well, she'd contact me during training sessions to talk about personal matters using official military communicators.
What else?
She'd think hard about what presents to get her friends, and often would worry what the future held for her.
Wait, I did? It's kind of hard to believe there's a world where that version of me is running around.
I'll tell you more about it one day if you'd like. So, listen. If you want to take this fight to a global scale, then I'm happy to have your support. I was actually going to ask if you'd help. We still have 3 remaining heroes to deal with, and we'll need your assistance.
Then you'll have it.
Let's join forces and end the great war of the 5 races together.
Yes.
Count me in too. If Kai's fighting, then so am I.
Sure thing. That means a lot, Rene.
Comrades, were you able to rest? We may have gotten a little too much R&R, sir.
To be honest, it does feel a bit like I'm still dreaming.
Well, this is undeniably real. We've recaptured the royal city.
Happy to serve, Commander.
We're going to get busy. Scatter meeting at once. I want all of you to
Rene.
and you won't be late.
I'll end the great war of the 5 races. If there's no Prophet Sid in this world to do it, then I'll have to myself. Afterwards, I'll find out who's behind the world reincarnation and return this world to its proper timeline. So you in?
Yeah!
Are you watching me, Sid?
It's freezing here. Hope I don't catch a cold before we make it to the EO Federation.
Back down! Come on, man! Cover your mouth!
The capital's demon-free, but do we get a break? Nope, they send us to the EO Federation.
We can't turn down requests for help from other countries. John has become the hope for the whole of humanity.
Fingers crossed the capital's fully rebuilt by the time we get back.
Let's just hope that it's not attacked by demons again.
It's already been 5 days since she showed up. What's wrong? You okay?
I smell the stench of demons. Weird, the scent disappeared. No, wait. It's a trap!
A demon barrier?
There you are. The human who managed to conquer my dearest sister, Vanessa.
I'm not gonna let you touch Kai!
Why are you here, demon?
I simply wanted to meet you, human. The
pressure I feel. Is it as strong as Vanessa's?
I caught wind of my dear sister's tragic defeat, and even more shocking at the hands of a human. I'm guessing it took a series of miracles for you to actually defeat her. But if I had been by her side in the palace, I sincerely doubt you could have won.
Is that what you're doing here? Revenge for Vanessa?
Oh, of course not. I love my sister and all blah blah blah, but I'm standing at the top now that she's gone. I'm grateful to you.
What do you mean, gone?
So then, let's get real. You realize if we demons assembled, we could easily reclaim the royal capital? But we've chosen to let you humans hold on to it. Simple as that. Both sides could use a break.
Quit pretending your strategy is an act of generosity. Fighting us leaves you vulnerable to the other races.
But do you want it or not, we retain control of all other territories. Those are the terms of our truce. Pretty sweet deal if you ask me.
That's up to the commander, but I'll pass along the message.
We're offering you peace. So how about you quit glaring at me, you chaotic mess? No. By the way, you should consider fighting the other 3 races as well for a change. I'll root for you.
It'd sure help you out if we all got rid of each other.
It would. But you do your best to win. If you pull it off, I'll even give you a kiss.
No thanks.
Well, you're no fun. No matter. I'm fine with using force to get that kiss someday. If you're heading to the celestial grounds, watch out for the Lord of Heaven, Alfreya. He's been acting a little odd lately.
The reconstruction unit's got things under control. Our job as the expedition unit, work with the EO Federation Rebel Army, and help them take down the Celestials.
Nicely put.
Celestial is a pretty broad term, right? There's elves, and dwarves, fairies, angels, and they're all bound by an allegiance?
You got it. They're more cowardly than humans, and a lot more cunning to boot. They use strong magical weapons in battle. We consider demons to be monsters. Well, Celestials are advanced monsters.
Soldiers, we're about to reach the halfway point of our journey.
There's an old rest stop 2 kilometers beyond. It hasn't been maintained in many years, but it should be
Enough for us to get some rest.
Finally, we've been driving forever.
Really? You're gonna drop your guard that easily?
Relax.
Open the hatch!
Whoa, why so frantic, Rena?
Do it already! Kai, look! Up in the sky!
Is that a mythical beast?
Are you kidding me? I thought this was supposed to be demon territory.
Incoming enemy! Dragon! 3 o'clock and above!
Attention all vehicles! Full speed ahead! Open fire!
Now, Kai! Shoot it!
All remaining vehicles, come to a stop. Rescue groups 29 and 30.
Right there.
We really don't need a tent this big for the 2 of us. I feel kind of bad using it. You know, I'm sure there's a separate tent for the female soldiers.
No thanks.
Figured as much. You'd feel anxious surrounded by all those humans.
Kai, Johnny is coming.
It's just Jean. Wait, what?
You saved us today. Good work, you 2. You look confused.
Oh, I guess I'm just not entirely sure why you're here, Jean.
You know this is the commanding officer tent, right? The 2 of you are nominally on this expedition as my bodyguards. So we're all bunking together.
What?
Hey, Kai. I need a word with you outside. Long night ahead of us. I'll stand guard out here, which means you'll stand guard on the inside. Jean and I can't share a tent. If we did, it might give people cause to suspect she's a woman.
Right, I get it.
This should go without saying, but that heavy armor Jean wears, it's not like she can sleep in it.
Yeah, obviously.
Therefore, she'll be removing it, and most likely sleeping in a light attire. Don't get any funny ideas.
Of course not.
Just making sure. Please keep her safe tonight.
Oh, yeah. Right there. That's the spot.
Does this feel alright?
Feels amazing. I'll return the favor and give you one later.
Must be tough pretending to be a guy.
It really is. You'll know how I feel if you ever have to pretend to be a woman.
Hey, about earlier today. The dragon. I'm worried that we encountered one in the Urza Federation. My concern is, the mythical beasts might be looking to fill the power vacuum of the demon hero.
The royal capital is well prepared with defensive safeguards. Trust me, it won't be easily taken over, even if a dragon were to attack it. The only thing worrying will prevent is sleep. Although, there is one very important thing you should be aware of, Kai.
What is it?
Well, I'm a bit of a restless sleeper. I'm sorry if I wind up kicking you during the night.
You look a little rough. Guess that comes with being Jean's bodyguard. Not like you can get much sleep.
Yeah, it's the job. Let's leave it at that.
What the heck is that?
Oh, that's the Great Border Wall of Io.
We'll be crossing the border soon. The Io Federation lies beyond that wall.
Once inside, our destination is the capital's neighboring city, Cassiopeia.
Home of the Io Rebel Army headquarters.
If you spot a celestial, it's crucial that we strike first. Unlike demons, they're much more vulnerable to our guns.
Saki, please take a deep breath before you shoot. Humans and celestials can appear very similar. Let's avoid friendly fire.
All vehicles, stop here.
Hey, Kai, look! Have you tried these? They're delicious.
Are you sure you can eat those? They're safe?
Of course. Although I guess my tongue is kind of tingling.
Then they're poisonous. Don't eat them.
A little late, but I've also eaten them before. A long time ago in the Elven Forest.
Hold on, are you saying those grow in the Elven Forest?
A result of the celestial invasion. They buried the human cities with their elven forest.
Oh, that was one heck of a greeting.
Didn't expect them to roll out a parade for us.
On behalf of the Io Rebel Army, we're deeply grateful for your support.
I'm the Urza Rebel Army Commander Jean. Quite the warm welcome. Thank you.
I'm an advisor, Zevin Balkanane. It's a genuine honor to meet you, Knight of the Sacred Light. Your victory over the demon hero is a triumph for mankind. It's brought hope to the entire Io Federation. It's been a long time, Fallon.
It has.
I'm heartened that we both survived the world's battlefields long enough to reunite. We're lucky to have lived such long lives.
I have my master to thank for that. But I haven't lived a long life. I'm still young and I have plenty of living left to do.
I'm glad to hear it.
All pleasantries aside, your commander, Dante, I'd like to speak with him at once.
Of course, Commander. Follow me, please. How much do you know about Commander Dante, Fallon? Feel free to speak candidly.
Full name is Dante Gelf Alighieri, a descendant of the old EO Federation royal family. He refers to himself as an emperor.
Keep going.
He's very envious, rather paranoid, and very obsessive. Considering these personality traits, I imagine he views Jean as a threat to his power.
She's hit the nail right on the head, John. I kindly ask for your patience in dealing with him, and I can assure you that we, the soldiers, are immensely thankful for your assistance.
Hello, I'm Assistant Commander Cubide. I'll be joining your discussion, as well as any other subsequent talks with His Majesty.
Something wrong?
It's nothing. I just gotta chill.
Some office.
I'm the Urza Rebel Commander, Jean E. Anise.
It took you long enough. I was told you were scheduled to arrive here this morning. Did you intend to make me wait?
We were attacked by a dragon on the way here. It was a setback. It took us half a day to tend to our wounded.
I don't care about your excuses. What are you doing in my country?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, you drove off the demons and retook the capital. Bully for you. So what? Are you looking to steal my EO rebel army and claim even more glory?
We received an official request for assistance. The only reason we're here is to provide aid.
My subordinates contacted you without my consent.
Regardless, not to sound presumptuous, but I assume you don't wish to be ruled by the Celestials.
Obviously not.
Then we both agree. Glory has nothing to do with it. I feel compelled to add something. A bit of friendly advice, Commander.
You're giving me advice? You understand that I'm an emperor, don't you?
After we reclaim the EO Federation from the Celestials, glory will be in the hands of history. It won't matter who claims the honor. It'll be up to the people and our subordinates. If you truly want the honors, behave in a manner worthy of it. Lead your people with care and respect, and they will see you as a leader who deserves their praise.
The Elven Forest, the Dwarven Village, the Fairy Sanctuary, and last but not least, the Angel's Court, all uncharted. No known human has explored these territories and survived.
Unlike with the demons, you're saying that nobody knows the location of the Celestials' hero?
We know enough.
I'll lead the search expedition. Commander, may I borrow the EO Rebel Army's elite soldiers?
How vainglorious are you? What kind of general takes to the front line?
You have it wrong. This fight belongs to your people. But I'll humbly risk my life to support them.
So that's a hero. Yeah, the hero verse talking about it. Amazing. Is he serious? And you're absolutely positive this is edible?
Mm-hmm. You can trust me. I've had it before.
Man, that assistant commander, she was freaking gorgeous, huh, Kai?
Who, Cubide? I'm pretty sure that was her name.
Yeah. She was there during the big joint meeting. Jeez, I could hardly focus thanks to her.
You are the worst.
Kai, this Cubide. Was she the one standing next to that rude guy?
Yeah, that's her. I'm surprised. Not like you to take interest in a human.
The Elven Forest. It's almost overwhelming.
Such insolence. I never expected the Urza commander to be so disrespectful and reckless.
Neither did I, sir. Choosing to lead the search mission. A general should always command from the rear camp.
Exactly. Zero regard for the order of hierarchy. It's a disgrace to his rank.
I'm certain his influence over our soldiers will be short-lived. There's no need for you to worry about such trivial matters.
Thank you, Cubide. You've proven yourself yet again. My only trustworthy subordinate.
was the journey, Commander?
Safe and successful with the support of your soldiers. I thank you. We'll hold a strategy meeting in the morning, and we'll present the map we charted.
Sir.
Gotta say, you looked extremely worried earlier.
Well, I was. I know she was only looking to gain the trust of their soldiers, but a mission without me? She's getting a lecture later.
As a result of yesterday's operation, we found celestial footprints and identified elven patrol routes. Moving forward, we'll continue exploring the territory and plan an attack strategy. And we'll need everyone involved.
Is the meeting over? How much longer do we have to wait to fight the angels and elves?
We have to fully prepare first.
The Celestials are cunning creatures. It would be a mistake to carelessly step into their territory.
We'll be going head-to-head with the Lord of Heaven, Alfreya. And when the time comes, we'll need you there. What's up?
I thought I'd see that Cubide human here.
No, Dante didn't show up either. I doubt he's interested in commanding the field.
Damn simpletons! Swayed by that youngster's ambition.
Your Majesty, a simple display of strength will undermine John.
How so?
Your Majesty's might and leadership will never be questioned once you succeed.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. You're planning to lead the soldiers into the Elven Forest?
Yes, I am. We'll capture both elves and angels as prisoners of war.
But how, sir? Is it possible?
I already have a flying column exploring deep inside the Elven Forest.
When was it deployed? This is the first I'm hearing of this.
We'll mobilize immediately.
But, sir, won't this complicate our coordination with the Urza rebel army?
Tell me, Zephin, who presides over this country?
I apologize, Your Majesty. However, if I may, please allow me and my subordinates to accompany you on this mission.
I'll allow it. But I will not allow you to leak this operation to the Urza rebel army.
Yes, sir.
Rene?
Hey, Kai, there's another meeting scheduled soon, right?
Yeah, there is. Why do you ask?
Well, I'm not actually certain about this, and I don't want to cause you any trouble if it turns out I'm wrong.
It's okay. You can tell me.
Well, Cubide, that human woman, I'm not sure she's really human.
せ従わぬ。
アルフレイヤ殿。
全ての恵みは天から生まれ、地へと施される。これが説。ただ一つ、天使のみがその頂にある。
嵐をまとう我が斧、この者たちを引き裂きなさい。飛べ！その剣は厳重さか。ドレークの牙ですね。衝撃を与えることで激しく発火させている。この手の仕掛けには詳しい。防具の製造に長けた蛮神族ならば当然のこと。その同じ蛮神族に霊族を強いるとは、お前の主はかなり高慢なようだな。不遜ですよ。人間ごときが推し量れることではありません。
凄まじい。我が家をこうも貫くか。脅威以外の何者でもないな。
嘘つき。私の攻撃あんまり効いてないでしょ。その余裕が嫌い。天使はみんなそうよ。上から目線なの。だからエルフも妖精もドワーフも下に見てるんでしょ。
得体の知れぬ侵入者よ。主の正体は一体何だ。
私も知らない。知りたくもないもん。知らなくたってカイがいてくれるならそれでいい。
これよりエルフ大長老の処刑を執り行う。
アルフレイヤー！貴様に蛮神族を率いる資格はない！わしが引導を渡してくれる！
マニフィカと聖なる星よ、地に来たれ。
避けろ！頼む、伏してくれ！ちょうど
貴様、本当に人間か。それとも人間のふりをしたエルフであったか。
いや、れっきとした人間だ。
理解しかねるな。人間がエルフをかばうとは。
疑問でも何でもない。レーレーンに何かあれば俺たちはエルフに恨まれる。彼女を助けるのは理にかなっている。
釣り合うまい。己の命とその矮小なるエルフの命、寸分たがえば貴様もエルフもろとも塵と化していた。その剣、ただの武具ではあるまい。
悪魔の英雄バネッサの砲術に耐えた剣だ。お前に挑むのだって不可能じゃない。
バネッサそうか、あの汚らわしき魔性め。人間に敗れるとはなんと愚かな。
どうかな。
何？貴様、そこまで思い上がるか。
そうじゃない。お前は本当にバネッサを愚かだなんて言える立場なのかってことだ。
なんだと？
少なくともあいつは部下を処罰しようなんて真似はしてなかった。
それは私が決めること。私は天の頂き、最も高貴にして輝かしき明星である。私の意に背く者を部下と呼ぶつもりは毛頭ない。
それは強量というものだ。食らえ！月の大弓！
エルフの弓か。人間、その身でエルフの宝具を使う意味を理解しているのか。
軽いものだ。私の命を絞り出すことなど。
命？ それは。
話は後だ。今はこの天使を打ちのめすのが先決だろ。
身の程を知らぬ不敬を。マニフィカと天の信頼。エルフの霊装か。
いかに英雄の一撃といえど法力によるものならば耐えられる。
許せぬな。人間が蛮神族の武具装束を扱うなど。マニフィカいいよ、裁きの光の栄光。
千姫守護神大姫ゴージア。何度も人間に恩義を売られるのはごめんじゃ。
ともかく4対1に持ち込みたいな。
まずは隊長老か。人間にしては頭が回るのは。ついてまいれ。
無駄だ。マニフィカと天罰のこと
よしめ。
人間を舐めすぎだ天使。
待っておれ隊長ら、今助ける。そんなエルフの至宝の一つじゃぞ。英雄に次ぐ力を持つ隊長らを封じる棺。結界をたやすく貫く矛。雷を夜中に。赤き刃を生み出すタクト。これほどの宝具を一時に使いこなすとは一体どうなっておる。いかに英雄といえど法力が枯渇するはず。何なのじゃその力。よもやその力が主を豹変させた原因か。
豹変？違うな。これは歓喜だ。貴様たちに代わる新たな配下を得た喜び。
なんじゃ
あいつは。紹介しよう。従順なる我が配下ラスタライザー。それで全力か。
あんたこそ手加減しているぞ。
何のことだ。
よくも汚してくれたわね、私の翼。知らないから。あんたらさっき翼が。
お前らの翼は法力の源、かつ急所。なぜそれを。別の世界から来たとかいう男に聞いた。別の世界。
先に進むがいい。
あんた。
急げ。主の力があれば大長老を逃がすことが叶うかもしれぬ。
あんたわざと負けたの？
さあな。だがあの日からアルフレイヤ様は変わってしまわれて、故に私とビシャスは耐え忍び機を待っていたのだ。さあ行け。
言って詫びておいていただけますか。詫び？誰に何を。古い友人大長老とレーレンにビシャスが詫びていたと。知ったことか。天使のくせに飛ぶこともなく切り結ぶなど舐められたものだ。
ファリン様。
大丈夫なんですか。
本気ではなかったものにとどめを刺す趣味はない。 友に詫びたければ私たちを上に連れて行くのだな。
やれ。
助かったよ、リンネ。ありがとう。この戦いが終わったら、カイとモドも詳しく話を聞かせてもらうぞ。カイ。
ああ。なんだ、そのひどい混ざり者は。
カイ、あいつの前にいるのは。
ああ、ラスタライザだ。アルフレイヤ、お前が世界輪廻の元凶なのか？
世界輪廻？何のことだ？
知らないだと？どういうことだ、バネッサは。なら、シド、預言者シドを知っているか？
シド？シド？預言者シド。預かった。私は預かった。あの人間から。
万神族の英雄に想定外の揺らぎを観測。タブーワードシドによる影響あり。ゼロコードを執行。アルフレイヤのコードを世界から切除。英雄の上書きを開始する。
私はアルフレイヤ。そう、アバター。
何なのじゃ、それは。その姿は。
これより万神族の英雄として記録を再開する。私のみ尊し、天にあるのは私のみ。故に私以外の全てを焼き払う。
アルフレイヤ、
マニフィカと 主が三翼を砕いて地に落ち、嘆きたも
術を使ったというのか。
これが天の御業、輝ける明星たる私の力。
違う！目を覚ませアルフレイヤ！それはお主の錯覚じゃ！見よ！翼が泣いておる！その力は強化ではない！ただの命の前借りじゃ！宝具こそファン神族の誇り！それを忘れ、宝具なしで宝術を使えたと歓喜する！それこそファン神族の恥ではないか！
黙れ！
全守護姫、百列、六姫！いかに強力であろうと、単一の宝術ではわしの七姫守護陣は破れぬ。
マニフィカト、冒険真珠。
バカな七姫守護陣がこうもたやすく。
空車にしよう。
アルフレイヤー！アルフレイヤー、レーレーンのお前へのすげは本物だ。心のどこかでお前の帰還を信じていたんだ。
少子、脆弱種の無双に付き合う気などない。
少子だと、無双だと、レーレーンが崇敬していたお前ならそんな言葉吐かないはずだ。
賠償なる人間ごとき、何がわかるというのか。
わかるさ。今のお前はレーレーンの承継でもなければ万神族の主張ですらない英雄の力を再現するだけのまがいものだ。
話。
So this is it. The Angel Palace.
I thought I detected a stench. Why am I not surprised? It was you.
Poor angel fishes. What did you just say?
Soon the great elder of the elves will be executed. Can you imagine it? Elves, fairies, and dwarves will realize none of you are on the same level as angels. Bow down before us! Fire now! Vile human! You denigrate the Angel Palace! Please, Jean. Allow us to handle this. You go on ahead. To think lowly humans would dare challenge us. Funny. We hear that a lot.
Look out!
You should know better than to oppose our lord. Truly foolish.
Go on ahead without me, Kai!
Are you sure? You better catch up.
So, you've chosen to sacrifice yourself for the others.
If I have to. But before I do, I'll certainly give it my all!
I'm sorry I left you and Rene to face Vanessa alone. I realize how dangerous that was. And it's been bothering me.
Jean.
But this time, I'll be fighting alongside you.
That's the Great Elder!
The heavens are filled with rage. Those unlucky masses born without wings, pitiful earth dwellers, looking up to the heavens. You disobey us.
It's Lord Alfreya.
Every blessing originates here from the heavens, and is bestowed on earth. Divine providence.
It's nothing but lies. Only the angels are entitled to receive such blessings.
Surround the blade of my axe, Heavenly Tempest. Cut them down and tear them apart! Those swords come from a mythical beast. A drake's fang from the looks of it. Their magical power is released as an eruption upon impact. I take it this isn't your first time encountering one. It's a magic weapon crafted by a tribe of the celestial race. Of course I'm aware of it. And it doesn't bother you that your lord wants to enslave those tribes? Because it sounds like a pretty arrogant move to me. Such a callow view. Your simple human mind could never comprehend his reasoning.
You were quite ferocious. Piercing through my divine guard with such ease. You've proven yourself a substantial threat indeed.
You're a liar. My attacks aren't doing much. Don't patronize me. Your composure's obnoxious. All of you angels. You're so damn pompous. You even consider the rest of your own race inferior.
You're a rather strange-looking intruder. I'm curious to know, what exactly are you?
I don't know what I am. And I don't want to know either. If Kai doesn't care, then neither do I. He's all I need.
We'll now proceed with the execution of the Great Elder of the Elves.
You're a disgrace to Celestials and have no right to lead us! I'll guide you to your grave for what you've done!
Magnificat! Conjure, O holy star! Plummet!
Move away!
Please work for me! Speak truthfully. You're not really a human, are you? You can't be. You must be an elf disguised as a human.
You're mistaken. I'm human through and through.
Then you defy all logic. Why would a human possibly defeat an elf?
It's not that hard to understand. If we let something happen to Rayron, the elves would resent humans even more. Using logic, it makes perfect sense to help her.
You are not equivalent. Your existence is drastically divergent from that puny elf's. And yet the risk you took, you easily could have been reduced to smoldering ash. But your sword, it's no ordinary weapon, is it?
But you're right about that one. This sword bested the demon hero Vanessa. And I'm betting you're no match for it either.
Vanessa? Unsurprising. Of course that filth would succumb to a human. Her foolishness was destined for such an ignominious defeat.
You think so?
Excuse me? Please, you can't think that highly of yourself.
That's not what I'm saying. I simply don't see how you're in a position to comment on anybody else's foolish behavior.
What did you say to me?
Well, I mean, at least Vanessa wasn't trying to execute her own people.
If I deem it so, it is just. I am the infallible spire of heaven. My glory is sacrosanct. I am the most brilliant star. To disobey my will is a vile malefaction worthy of mortal eradication.
Nice god complex, you pompous jerk.
Take this, Longbow of the Moon!
An elven bow, huh? Well, you're either deeply reckless or ignorant of an elven weapon's deleterious effects on a human body.
I believe in my cause. It's worth draining away my life for.
Your life? John, what are you doing?
We can talk later. Right now, we've got an angel in serious need of annihilation.
Go on and throw your life away, you profane fool. Magnificat. Heavenly thunder. Oh. An elf's light garment.
It's strong enough to withstand any magic, even if it's a direct attack from a hero.
You are a foul thing. A human exploiting celestial items is an unforgivable sin. Magnificat. Behold, the glorious judgment of light.
7 Princess Guardians! 3rd Princess, respond!
Thanks, Rayren.
I've already racked up enough life-saving debt to humans today.
3 is good, but 4 against 1 is better.
Then we need to free the Great Elder. You seem to be pretty sharp for a human. Follow my lead.
It's useless. Magnificat. Spear of divine punishment.
4th Princess!
Vile, meager human. You take humans a little too lightly, Angel.
Hold on, Great Elder. I'm going to break you free! But how? That blade was an elven treasure. A casket that can imprison someone as powerful as the Great Elder. A spear that can pierce through my barriers. A bell that summons thunder. A baton that conjures a red blade. Not even a hero should be capable of utilizing so many magic items at once. Your magic should be depleted, but it's somehow boundless. What is this uncanny power? Is that why you suddenly changed? Have you been corrupted by this power?
Am I corrupted? Quite the opposite. This is rapture. The act of replacing you with a truly worthy subordinate.
What is that?
I think I know. Allow me to introduce you. I'd like you to meet my amenable subordinate. They're called Last Riser.
I can't believe that's all you got!
Look who's talking! You're holding back, aren't you?
Why would I do that?
How dare you try to damage my wings? Where's your honor? Find it! You asked for it!
Ashran, Zaki! Shoot her wings! Human scum! Those wings are double-edged blades. They're the source of your magic, as well as your weakest point. How did you know? Since you asked, I was told by a man who swears he's from another world. A world where angels lose?
Continue on forward.
You're conceding?
Make haste. After seeing those powers of yours, I'm convinced you have a real chance of freeing the Great Elder.
Wait a sec. Did you lose on purpose?
Who truly knows? However, ever since that day when Lord Alfreya's personality changed, I and Vicious both persevered and waited for this moment. And now that it's here, you must proceed. Go on.
Continue. And please apologize on my behalf.
Apologize? To whom and for what?
All my old friends. When you see the Great Elder and Rayren, tell them Vicious sends her apologies.
Spare me your regrets. You should have kept flying instead of trying to challenge me with blades. Some angel you are.
Wait, what are you saying?
Are you letting her live?
I have no intention of finishing off someone who wasn't being serious. If you want to apologize, take us up to where they are.
punish them.
With this battle, I want you and Kai to sit down with me and explain everything in detail. Let's end this.
Yeah. Oh my. Who is this awful mixed pig?
Kai, that thing in front of him.
I know. It's a last riser.
Alfreya, are you the one behind the world reincarnation?
World reincarnation? What are you talking about?
You're saying you don't have a clue? What is going on? Vanessa knew. All right.
How about Sid? Do you know who Prophet Sid is?
That name. Hold on. Not the Prophet Sid. I received it. It's coming back. All of it. That human. They were the one who gave me...
Let me go! He won't silence me!
Currently observing unexpected fluctuations from the hero of the Celestials. The taboo word Sid has been determined as the origin of influence. Now executing Zero Code, commencing with the removal of Alfreya's code from the world. Hero override initiated.
Accessing memory stored within the hero of the Celestials. Memory retrieval is now complete.
World reincarnation activated. Executing the overriding of the world.
Back then, it said it was overriding the world. What's it attempting to do this time? Overwrite one of the heroes?
Nothing else matters. Only I am of importance. I alone am worthy of existing within the heavens. Therefore, everything else present must be forcibly removed and incinerated.
He's gone insane.
Magnificat. Lord, I pray you cleave their wings, cast the undeserving down to the cursed earth and weep.
use magic without channeling it through magic items?
You are witness to the works of the heavens. My powers are like a shining star of infinite brightness.
You're wrong! You're completely delusional! I'm begging you, wake up, Alfreya! Just look! Your wings are crying! You're not enhancing your strength! You're only chipping away at your life! Your magic comes from items! You've abandoned them and delight in the fact that you no longer have any need of them! That's something no real Celestial would be proud of!
That's enough!
All Guardian Princess is alive! Next princess! No matter how strong his attack is, it's a single use of magic. No match for my 7 princess guardians.
Magnificat! Divine gift of the King's Sword!
I don't believe it. He managed to break through my barrier without any difficulty.
Death shall visit all fools. Wrong, Alfreya!
You're the only fool! Or don't you even realize how much Rayrin looked up to you? Somewhere in her heart, she still had faith you'd see your mistaken return.
How laughable. I have no intention of going along with the weakling's fantasies.
Laughable, huh? Nothing but fantasy. If you were the real Alfreya, the one she looked up to, you would never say such things!
How could a mere human understand my motives? They're so far beyond your limited scope.
Oh, I understand. I understand that you're not the person Rayrin adored, nor the great leader of the celestial race. You're nothing but an imitation, reproducing the hero's powers.
Kai's right. Yes, I know. Defeat him.
Enchanted? It somehow regenerates every time it breaks, doesn't it? In a split second. Rayrin, her barriers work just fine against you, but your sword immediately regenerated as it pierced through each one.
This is no mere enchantment. This is the absolute power of heaven. No magic can defeat it. Magic is obsolete, and Celestials are irrelevant. I am the hero crowned in the heavens. The rest of creation bows to me. Divine gift of the King's Sword.
Do you even know what the word hero means? You're supposed to fight for the protection of your people.
The axiom of a weak and lowly race.
We might be weak, but that's what drives us to persevere. I'll show you our fortitude.
Rayrin, you alright? Of course I am. However...
Disappear! Return to dust! Cunning bastard, aren't you?
In terms of sword fighting alone, is Kai more skilled? I believe he is. But still...
I don't need this. Any of it! Love it from the heavens.
Is he attempting to crash the Angel Palace into the earth? Lend me your strength. We can defeat him together.
I'm not done yet! Stubborn fool. Face it, human. It's over.
Is it deeper than Vanessa? He won't snap out of it.
7 princesses, respond! Longbow of the moon, true moon! We've got one shot, so don't miss. Trust me, I won't. Pierce through it!
What a pitiful fate. My wings clipped by hubris and folly, cast down to the earth.
Your eyes. Are you back?
Is that you, Lord Alfreya?
This palace is crumbling, and will soon fall. Make haste. Get to safety. Rayren, sorry I failed you. I deserve neither your care nor adoration.
That's not true.
The Celestials. I want them to know. Tell them the truth of my failure and all that I've done. Rayren.
He's woken up. It's just like Vanessa.
As for you, human, I received some wisdom, a parting gift from Sid. He gave me his trust and shared these words with me. It exists. No, it was supposed to exist. That's what Sid told me.
Supposed to exist? That's all he said? What was he talking about?
I don't know. Although his demeanor was deeply aggrieved.
What?
Listen, human. The cause of the world reincarnation, the catalyst, is rampant hatred. What you've done, I acknowledge you. Even though you're human, I saw you risk your life to save an elf without hesitation. And then I knew. You, who touched upon the taboo code, I have something to ask of you. You must eradicate the hatred. It must be cleansed from this world.
Lord Alfreya.
Lord Alfreya. I understand. I'm glad the rest of you are safe.
Be that as it may, I feel ashamed that we angels could do nothing beyond noticing the changes in our Lord.
That shame is shared by the elves as well.
There's one thing I need to know. When did Alfreya's behavior begin to noticeably change? Could it be when the last riser first appeared? The monster he referred to as his subordinate.
That's correct. Everything changed upon its arrival. In no time at all, our Lord began to grow distant from his fellow angels.
If it was his subordinate, why would it choose to attack him? The first time we saw it, it was the day I rescued Rene. It was almost like it was monitoring her. Is it still watching her? Is she still a target? For a while there, I started to worry.
I was having a dream. More like a nightmare.
It's over now.
Sorry to interrupt, but...
Johnny, how long were you there?
The whole time, actually. You really do only see Kai.
Glad you're safe, but why are...
What did I say? Once the fighting was over, the three of us would be having a conversation. I see. Fallon did warn me I should be more cautious. I couldn't shake the feeling that you weren't entirely human. It turns out, even you're not positive which race you belong to.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for keeping it from you.
What did you think I would do? Burn you at the stake if you told the truth?
It'd only be natural for a rebel army commander.
It would?
Fair point. Most likely I would have thought you were a demon spy.
You would?
That is, before I spoke with Kai.
Really?
I know you fought with him in battle, against the hero of the demons, and how you even saved me, a human. With achievements like that, I have to believe you.
You mean it?
I promise. Without a doubt, Rine is firmly on the side of the human race in this struggle.
Honestly, being with Kai is really all that I want. Although, I kind of feel happy you believe in me too, Shani.
Thank you. I'm happy too.
Part of me thinks maybe we should let Saki and Ashran in on this. But the shock might kill them.
I concur. Even if they handled it well, we run the risk of discord spreading among the soldiers. So I think it's best if we keep this secret between us, at least for a little while longer.
Okay, it's our secret.
Is it alright if I touch them?
Huh?
Wow, they're softer than I thought. Am I hurting you?
No, when you do that, it tickles a little bit.
Oh?
Come on, stop it, Johnny!
Is this spot worse? Or maybe here?
Stop it, guys! They need to be!
I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself.
For the next year, it's been decided that humans will not be allowed to enter our vast forest. Furthermore, Celestials will not be allowed to enter human cities. I ask you, Commander Jean, are we both in agreement over the terms I presented?
Yes, I accept. After I leave, I'll see to it that the EO rebel army abides by your conditions as well.
Then the truce has officially been forged. A peace treaty between the celestial race and humanity. Everyone who is present will serve as witnesses.
What are those?
Please accept these gifts.
This is the longbow of the moon, but I thought it was damaged.
These look like... no way.
They're specially constructed to cancel out magic attacks when they're fired.
These are modified elven bullets?
Is that what humans call them? When I mentioned the kind of weapons you had, the dwarves took an immediate interest in them and built these for you to use. I'll also have you know that I personally smelted the iris ore used on each of those. You should name them something like Sacred Light Elven Bullets.
Bullets made by real elves, huh? Incredible.
It's our way of saying thanks. If it hadn't been for you humans, the Celestials would have ended up plunging into civil war. After you leave this place, you shall continue fighting, yes? Against the spirits residing in the south and the mythical beasts to the west?
I apologize, but we cannot jeopardize our plans by sharing them with other races.
A very wise decision. Regardless, you will need to pass through celestial forests and fields if you plan on making it back to your people. I suspect you will require a guide for that purpose.
I suppose, if it's necessary.
Then the best course of action would be for one of our representatives to accompany you.
Since we formed a truce, I'd like to know your motivations.
Even after all that's transpired, we still don't know what happened to Lord Alfreya. When I think back on it, it was around that time he began to act strangely.
Around when?
Nearly 10 years ago. We were alerted that someone had crossed over our western border without permission, and Lord Alfreya went to go confront the intruder. It was the hero of the mythical beasts, the Fang King, Rathai.
I saw them with my own eyes. They stood talking to each other for what must have been a few hours without any subordinates present. From what I witnessed, it looked like they were colluding, conspiring to do something. Not long after, that last riser monstrosity was at our Lord's side, and things went downhill.
I understand. In return for aiding our expedition, you wish to know the truth about what's going on, the same as us.
A very clever and heartless strategy, Great Elder. Whoever accompanies them is effectively their hostage. If anyone were to break the truce, they would be the first to get executed. Basically, whoever volunteers is pretty much a sacrificial lamb.
I've chosen you.
What a shame it has to be me, but if you've made up your mind... Sorry?
You will accompany them, Rayrin. Oh, you're welcome.
Are you kidding me? What's the meaning of this? I never heard any discussions about me going!
That's because I decided just now.
Out of everyone, why pick me?
Because you haven't budged one step from that human. The one they call Kai, so I naturally concluded you wanted to join him.
Yeah, I was also wondering about that too.
What? No, you have it all wrong. I just happen to be...
Play it off as much as you want. Obviously you're after Kai, so confess!
I've no clue what you mean. Seriously. And you, just don't stand there looking at me. Say something, now!
We're all happy to have you along, Rayrin, me included.
You what?
Then it's settled. I'll be counting on you, Rayrin.
Is everyone insane except me?
You made a truce between us and the Celestials?
The terms are only good for 1 year, but it's a big step forward. I would like to leave the rest to the EO rebel army.
We'll be happy to pick up where you left off, Sean.
Oh yes, and Dante? We appreciate the generous supplies you offered for our expedition. Thank you.
My pleasure. The two armies may have failed to work together, but at least my generosity is appreciated.
Your Majesty, surely that's beside the point now.
You defeated the hero of the Celestials and then formed a truce with their people. On paper, it looks like a victory for humanity. However, that means the tactics you've employed up until now won't work for the battles we've yet to fight. It's no secret the demon and celestial heroes have been defeated, so the other races will no longer take us lightly. The spirits and mythical beasts have changed their perception of us. They now consider us a substantial threat and will adjust accordingly.
Precisely so.
To counter that, collaboration between rebel armies will be essential. The commander over the Yulun rebel forces, he and his army are currently fighting in the south against the spirits. They call him the Lion King, Balmung. Apparently he's a war hero, as well as an acquaintance of yours. Is that true?
I can only say that I am indebted to him, and that I and many others view him as a great commander.
In other words, the sort of leader you have total confidence in, as opposed to me.
Your words, not mine.
Surprise attacks will no longer work on the other races. You're in for a head-on battle from here on out. If you do consider this Balmung competent, it's in your best interest to reach out to him and establish a proper alliance. Like I've already said, you're going to need to change your tactics.
It's unfortunate, you know.
Pardon?
You'll have to forgive my rudeness, sir. However, your situation is transparent to me. You could lead all of humanity, If only you were able to defeat that little ego of yours.
Enough talk. Do as you will, Jean. We know what you want.
What, leading humanity? That's flattering, sir, but I have no interest in taking on such a role. I just want to end the war of the 5 races. And that is my only wish.
Then be gone with you and hurry, before the spirits and mythical beasts decide to make their move.
It's been a while. You sure didn't waste any time getting here. To think you'd actually show up with no subordinate. You must have really been in a big hurry to see me. Hero of the spirits, Rikugen Kyoko. I don't think either of us was expecting Vanessa to be the very first to fall. But then I suppose even that meticulous devil was capable of mistakes. Still, it's surprising. And Alfreya's ending, that was just disappointing. What an awful way to go out. His defeat stemmed from his small-minded nature, half-heartedly resisting the last riser, then failing to try and control it. There are 4 heroes among 4 races, yet as of now, only the 2 of us remain standing. A truly sad state of affairs, wouldn't you agree?
You know, Rathai, I can tell when you're dishonest.
Yes, my mistake. After all, you are a sage, so you already understand the situation we're facing. The spirit race will disappear from this world. Right here and right now.
I received some wisdom, a parting gift from Sid. He gave me his trust and shared these words with me. It exists. No, it was supposed to exist.
Supposed to exist? That's all he said? What was he talking about?
You, who touched upon the taboo code, I have something to ask of you. You must eradicate the hatred. It must be cleansed from this world.
I just want to end the war of the 5 races. And that is my only wish.
Then be gone with you and hurry, before the spirits and mythical beasts decide to make their move.
You know, Rathai, I can tell when you're dishonest.
Yes, my mistake. After all, you are a sage, so you already understand the situation we're facing. The spirit race will disappear from this world. Right here and right now.
Universal mirror.
Nice, last riser. That's a good girl.
The road sure is wide.
Well, it is the one the Okeda Chuchupunin used.
I'll ask. The what?
Okeda Chuchupunin. You know the enormous hedgehogs? They're about 10 meters wide, give or take. They rarely appear, but they could roll over a car and crush it if they did.
Huh? You mind backing up just a sec? Let's talk about what happens to us if one of these things shows up.
Like I said, we're pretty much dead.
Which begs the question, should we be using this road?
Well, if we're heading south, we're not going to find a faster route.
This doesn't sit right with me. How come Ray gets to be next to Kai?
Since I know the way, I have to be up here to help him navigate. Isn't that right?
Basically. Our cover story is Rayron's a professor from the EO Federation.
Just a thought. But won't it cause a big commotion when the others find out an elf is traveling with us? If they see our ears, it's a dead giveaway. The garment I'm wearing has cognitive inhibition magic embedded into it. Those unaware of my identity will think I'm a normal human. In other words, it means I'm a lot more useful with Kai. At least compared to you.
A likely story. I know what you're up to. Why don't you just admit it?
Get me out of your paranoid delusions, please!
Decide all you want! I know the truth!
Anyone use the radio?
Status update. Vehicle units, any abnormalities?
Lead vehicle reporting. No changes here.
Glad to hear. Professor Rayron, could you tell us how much farther it is until we reach the Yulun Federation?
If we keep traveling at this pace, I'd say we'll get there in 3 days and 3 nights.
Copy that. I'm relieved to hear things seem to be going as planned. Over.
By the way, do you know any locations ahead where we can set up our camp?
There's a place with a whole lot of hot springs. About a half day's travel.
I see. We'll head there then. Excuse me, Commander. What's wrong? Come look. It's as if something ate away at the trees, creating a path. Most likely mythical beasts. But we haven't even left EO Federation territory. And from this point on, we assume the mythical beasts have crossed the borders and are planning an invasion.
What a mess, Rikugen Kyoko. You're everywhere. I'm not seeing enough of you, though. Did you really escape with only your core? It's possible, especially when you're the hero of the spirits. Seriously, you're really heading there? It's kinda unusual. She shouldn't be able to notice it, even if she is one of the heroes. Not like it matters, though. There'll be other chances soon enough. Those who have managed to touch upon the taboo code are the center of the world. I wonder what kind of path they'll decide to walk.
This spring's some kind of natural wonder. It's warm, relaxing, and it's great for the skin.
Yeah, the heat comes from deep underneath the ground. Apparently the waters can even heal wounds.
Hey, you think this is all right? I mean, us relaxing when there's still a ton of work left to do.
I assure you, you've earned a little R&R. It's not every day a soldier helps defeat the hero of the Celestials.
Hard at work? Take it.
Yeah, thank you.
Must be pretty tough being John's bodyguard.
I suppose so. Considering we can't let anybody else see, it's not like we have a whole lot of options. Those three in the spring. I wonder if they're all right.
You see? Your wounds are healing up. You should be fully restored in no time.
I noticed. I appreciate you helping me recover. Really.
At the rate you recover, I wonder if you needed this. You really are a mystery. Well, somewhat. Most of you is up front. All I'm saying is with all that chest and butt, you may be part succubus.
Do not! My body's perfectly fine! Look at you! You're the one that's too flat!
How dare you call me flat? An elf's body is made without any wasteful curves whatsoever.
stop arguing and listen more. Actually, I've already spoken to Kai about this, but... World reincarnation, and the code holder.
Yeah. Truth is, after all I've witnessed, I'm still mostly in the dark.
I see. Well, at the very least, that weapon of yours. It obviously wasn't made by human hands. Could be dangerous to keep using it. But, then again, I'm not one to talk, huh?
Yeah, right. You realize pushing yourself has a cost. Elf magic items, they use up your life force.
I'm aware. No matter what anyone says, I've no intention of changing my mind.
Yeah, I know. Ever since you were a kid, you've had a real stubborn streak.
Like I've said to you before, I don't care where you're from, or whether your story has any truth to it. Only if you're beneficial in the war we're fighting now. That's what matters.
Understood. As a commander, you have a responsibility.
Furthermore, what we need to think about is that monster, and how we can defeat it. The last riser. It's strong enough to give Alfreya a mortal wound. And it appeared when you fought Vanessa, right?
That's right. Even in the world I'm from, there were no records of that creature.
I find that quite unsettling.
However, based on what I've observed so far, what I believe is the last riser's monitoring the heroes. And what triggers it to go from monitoring to assault mode is probably one word: Sid. The hero of the humans, a name that doesn't exist in this world.
It makes me wonder, what's Last Riser's connection to the remaining heroes?
Yeah, good question. Are they truly subservient? Are they actually in control? Or something else?
Either way, the only thing we can do is keep facing them. Until the Great War of the Five Races is over.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true. The last riser was able to transform Lord Alfreya, but we're not sure of much more than that.
From now on, every time we fight a hero, we should automatically assume the last riser will show up.
All I know is that I'm terrified of it. I'm not sure why, but whenever I look into its eyes, my legs give out instantly. I become scared, almost paralyzed, and...
When I brought it up, my intention wasn't to frighten you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
What's that?
Get ready! Make the call! We're in for a fight! It's a mythical beast! A behemoth!
Let's go. I'll lead.
All right.
Kai, look out! All personnel, retreat!
The modified Drake bullet didn't have any effect on it. Which means, somehow, it's stronger than the mythical beasts that existed in my world.
Group 8, Group 9, go rescue the injured. Group 12, I want you to retreat and start preparing a release base.
Sean! It's a mythical beast. My guess is probably the same one that left those marks we saw earlier today.
Impossible. We haven't even left celestial territory yet.
It was watching us, almost like recon.
The autocannon's not gonna make a difference. To bring down a mythical beast that size, we're going to need something a lot stronger.
We don't have anything bigger. We weren't expecting to encounter any, so we didn't adequately supply for this sort of fight. The best we can do is buy some time. Go, Jean. Please take the remaining soldiers and retreat.
Kai, how do we defeat that thing?
You're serious?
Yes, I am. We have to. We're going to face spirits and mythical beasts. I refuse to be pushed back by an enemy of that caliber.
I got you. Aim for the head. See the atrophied magic organ? That's the weak spot. That's how we take it down.
No offense, but we already know that much. Question is, how are we supposed to attack it?
If this territory belongs to the Celestials, then it shouldn't be here. Rayrin.
Over here, you beast.
Just a little closer.
I give you mushroom fog spores. We won't be able to see or smell for a while. Looks like it worked exactly as we planned. I wasn't expecting an elven trap and completely fell for it. As we speak, it's being burnt to a crisp by the magma-like heat of the Purgatory Flower Garden. What's wrong? Too graphic?
Kai!
Huh?
No, you're hit.
Even though the mythical beast's magical organ was mostly wasted away, that doesn't mean it was gone. Most likely, it sensed your magical powers and attacked you.
Such a painful wound. I don't want to see it. I don't like it, Guy. When you're suffering like this.
Renee, are you okay? That's good. I'm glad you're all right.
Kai, did it get you?
Give him painkillers while I try to stop the bleeding.
Awaken. Awaken. And come to me. Child who is loved by fate. Child who was thrown away by the world. The one who touched the taboo code.
Were we dreaming?
I know that voice. From somewhere.
I just had the weirdest dream.
There's been a change to our departure time. We're supposed to stay put for a while.
Huh? Why's that?
Who knows?
Since we'll be stuck here, might as well take another dip. It'd be wrong not to.
Figures just once wasn't enough.
The building you're describing, I don't mind taking you there. But I promise there's nothing special about it. There's just some stone statues inside.
You've been inside it before?
Of course I have. Every time I think to myself, humans sure make the silliest things.
Were humans really behind its construction? In such a remote place?
Well, the Celestials aren't responsible. So that leaves your race as the only other one who could have made it.
A megalith.
What's that word mean?
An unanalyzed spiritual ruin. A structure whose origins remain completely unknown. There are several of them in the world I came from. But you know one, right, Rene?
You'll have to give me a hint.
I mean the graveyards. In the genuine timeline, they were special buildings made to seal away the four races. But in this world, the code holder was hidden there. There it is.
You're right. From the dream.
So, you've arrived. What are you afraid of? Finally, you've found it. The place we call the center of the world. At least to those chosen by fate. I welcome each of you to your destiny.
There it is.
You're right. From the dream.
So, you've arrived. What are you afraid of? Finally, you've found it. The place we call the center of the world. At least to those chosen by fate. I welcome each of you to your destiny.
Hey Kai, is there something wrong?
That voice. I'm not the only one who heard it, right?
A voice? Rene?
The voice. It came from in there.
Rayron, can you stand guard for us?
Wait, what? Don't tell me you're going inside! There's nothing in there but some weird old statue, okay?
It's like the graveyard.
I can feel it. A strong power. Almost like magic, but it's different. It's a power just like mine.
There's a light.
What is this?
Looks like a stone statue, just as Rayron told us we'd find. Is this some kind of ancient temple?
It sure feels like it. Although, that statue, I've seen it somewhere before.
I'm pleased you've answered my calling. You are the chosen children of fate.
Where is she? You see her?
No need to look so hard. I'm right in front of you, after all.
But there's no one. Unless... Are you the statue?
I am. You have nothing to fear. As you can see, I am a bit powerless at the moment.
Who and what are you?
An outlier. I'm in existence from a world where the Great War has ended. I've been waiting for your arrival. Waiting for the prospect most suitable to take Sid's place in this treacherous world.
Hang on, you know who Sid is?
Of course I do. I know Sid extremely well, in fact. Even better than you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Take a closer look. You can figure it out on your own.
Are you saying you're the prophetic god?
That's correct. I was most commonly known amongst humans as Arsla Solaka. A god who can foresee the future.
Kai, what does this mean?
I've told you about my old world, and about Prophet Sid. He defeated the 4 heroes. He's responsible for ending the War of the 5 Races. It was thanks to the prophecy he received. That's why he was known as a prophet.
A prophet, huh?
That's right. But the prophecy, it was gifted to him along with the Shining Sword. By the prophetic god, Arsla Solika.
Prophetic god? You mean like the Supreme Being? That?
It's hard for me to believe as well. It's feasible that a heroic human named Sid existed. But I always thought the rest of the legend was a fairy tale.
In a genuine world, humans have worshipped me as a god throughout their history, and therefore I've always sought to protect them. Which is precisely why I created the Code Holder when the Great War of the 5 Races broke out. The Code Holder has the ability to sever fate. The fate of death is needless, separated from this world.
So that voice I heard, it was you?
Then you do remember me.
Yeah, I do. I feel like you've done a lot to help me.
This world without Sid is unclear to me. It was uncertain who might find the Code Holder. I'm happy it was you.
Not to be too forward, but what exactly do you want with us then?
I would like to gift you with a prophecy. For the time being, I'm afraid that's all I can do for you. I've depleted my power. All of my strength was required to create the Code Holder. It left me weak, and therefore incapable of stopping the world reincarnation.
Can you please tell us what happened and what is world reincarnation?
It pains me to say it, but that is outside the realm of my knowledge.
I see.
All I can say for certain is that the true world which should exist has been overridden by this erroneous history. Due to this reincarnation, Sid's existence has been erased. Humanity's victory has been rewritten, and a counterfeit world has been created.
Hang on. I refuse to believe that. Humanity has been entangled in this war against the other races for the past several decades. And you're telling me all of that is fake? Our efforts, struggles, sacrifices, none of it's real?
No, Jean. It is actually the opposite.
Opposite?
World reincarnation has set a reversal of fate into motion. But that reversal is still incomplete.
What does that mean?
Think about it. If a full reversal of history had been carried out, what kind of new world do you suppose would have resulted?
A world where
humans were already driven to extinction.
Exactly. But no. Humans are still very much alive in this world. Thanks to your hard-fought perseverance. They haven't been annihilated. In fact, they're even turning the tide. In this world constructed of lies, your efforts are the one truth that cannot be eradicated.
Oh, good. I won't lie, that is a relief to hear.
You have a mission to carry out. It is in your hands to rectify this reality. Prophet Jean. You must take Sid's place and become this world's hero for humanity.
Me? But why?
This world, I've watched over its unfolding. Humans have been slaughtered and oppressed by the other 4 races since the start of this war. Of these humans, only a handful have proven worthy, truly capable of carrying Sid's responsibility and restoring the world. You, Jean, are among those precious few. Of course, the same can be said of you, conqueror of the demon hero.
It can.
However, your only true credential is your strength. And even more concerning, you're not even supposed to exist in this reality. Consequently, I have determined Jean to be the most suitable prophet.
What does this role require me to do?
Nothing more than you always have. Lead your army and continue to fight. Vanquish the remaining heroes, and lastly, it is crucial that Last Riser be defeated. Once you've accomplished this, the world will be properly restored.
tell us what Last Riser is exactly?
I don't know. It's a monstrous anomaly that doesn't even exist in the original history.
So it only exists in this timeline.
Let me ask one thing. If we should succeed in defeating the other heroes and Last Riser, what happens to this world?
That depends on the extent of the erosion. No one can determine how much of the world has been fully overridden, or whether it's permanent. If it'll be restored to the original world where humanity won, or if it'll continue in its current state after the humans claim victory. There is no way of knowing until it happens. For now, though, remain focused and think only of claiming victory. Only unwavering determination can return the world to its true and proper path. Oh, and Kai, I have high expectations of you.
You do?
Of course, and of you too, Rene. Huh? Now, your journey awaits you, Sean. Take your place as humanity's new hero.
Rene, you okay?
I'm fine. Just doing some thinking.
Thinking about what? You've been quiet since we stepped foot in there.
I couldn't figure it out.
What?
That voice. I was trying to determine the entire time if it was dangerous or not.
I see.
I did find it very comforting, and yet I also got a bad feeling.
It's all right. Really. If she's the creator of the code holder, then at the very least, I don't think she's our enemy.
Right.
For now, that's more than enough.
Took you long enough to look at an old statue.
Yeah, sorry.
Nothing interesting in there, right?
Actually...
You were right. Nothing in there but a weird statue, like you said. We need to get moving. The battalion's waiting on us.
Oh wait, Rene!
Huh? What's wrong?
Can you go pick that for me? It's a winter sage fruit. It can be used as a spiritual medicine that heals any wound.
Oh, why me? Why do I have to be the one to pick it?
Because you can fly, obviously.
Really? You're just too lazy, aren't you?
So, the Prophet John, huh?
I guess.
That's cool. Hey, don't worry.
I'm not.
You are the right person for this, and I'm with you till the end. We're gonna end this war once and for all, right?
Yeah.
I'll do everything in my power to make it happen.
Thanks. You're right. The whole prophecy thing doesn't matter. We just have to do what needs to be done.
You never lose sight of what's most important. Whether we're in this world or the old one.
That old world stuff. I'm still having difficulty believing all of that. But the two of us, how'd we know each other in this other reality?
You and me? We were childhood playmates, then colleagues.
Is that all?
Well, we were friends. Good friends.
That's so. And here? Would you be friends with me in this world as well?
Well, yeah, of course I would. But that doesn't mean things are gonna change, right?
You're the one person unfazed by the idea of being my friend. It's kind of nice.
You don't have any other friends?
Nope, I really don't.
Oh, gross. It smells weird.
Maybe, but it's effective on wounds.
Do you have to ingest it? Because that's disgusting.
Can you stop complaining and just help me?
All right.
Oh, here.
Let's keep moving.
Hold these two.
What? All of this?
Like I said, all Kai has to do is drink this, and the wound on his right arm will heal right away.
You're lying. That's just a bunch of rotten berries mashed with muddy water.
This is legit elven spiritual medicine.
That stuff smells rancid. He'll die if he drinks it.
Fine, shut up. Watch me drink it. See what I say? Sure, it doesn't smell great, but it just goes down.
Rayren?
Are you okay?
That's how you know the stuff is working.
Get ready to pull over.
Good thinking.
Just trust me on this. Here, you can handle it, right?
Guess we'll see.
Don't do it. Please don't, Kai. It really could kill you.
No, it's elven spiritual medicine.
We're about to cross the border into the Yulun Federation. Vehicles, remain on alert.
Copy.
Do you feel okay? Not gonna vomit blood?
No, I think I can keep it down.
What the heck is that? Hey, Kai, any idea what that is? It's a building, but it's black and a perfect triangle. Looks like a ruin.
That sounds like a graveyard.
So then, that's one of your world's graveyards? The 4 races were sealed away inside of structures like that?
Exactly. Considering that we've entered the Yulun Federation, it would have been the tomb confining the spirit race.
They've surrounded us.
Prepare for combat! Open fire! Retreat back to the vehicles!
Composed of magical organs. There's only one way to destroy their amorphous bodies. You have to incinerate them. But this many...
Fire all at once! There's a rebel army. Any soldiers need medical aid?
Thank you, Lord Balmung.
It's been a long time, Fallon. Can't even count the years. And you, Knight of the Sacred Light John. Boy, are we glad to see you.
Feelings mutual. Things were looking dire until you showed up. Thank you, Yulun Rebel Army Commander Balmung.
Of course. Gotta say you did well, though. That was a full-on ambush, and they had you entirely surrounded. Against that many spirits, well, you put up one heck of a fight. The thing most
We can't
people
stand
don't
around
realize
here all
about
day,
spirits is- Hold on, Fallon. I'm right in the middle of talking here. I've got some real
you're
wisdom and
always
experience
right
to
in the
share.
middle of talking.
I'll save it for later. All soldiers, move out.
Hold on, Kai. They're still here.
Prepare to fire!
On the ready!
And fire!
I'm kind of at a loss. I don't know what kind of effect my magic will have on the spirits.
Magic, huh? Hey, Sean, I'll clear a path. We're breaking through. All vehicles, follow us! Dwarven-made sacred light elven bullet did what I expected, and exactly what I hoped.
That was a close shave off the face. I'm impressed with the skill of your subordinates, John.
He's not my subordinate. I consider him a friend.
A friend, huh? He isn't one of your
Save it
soldiers?
for later, Ballman.
Let's discuss strategy.
Right, we should do that. Before we get to it, though, we need to make a quick stop.
We were on our way out here to investigate this lake when we happened upon you earlier.
Investigate?
We're smack dab in the middle of the Grand Arc Plains. Cross-reference any map you want to look at. This lake, all I can say is it wasn't here before today.
No, you're wrong. Because that is not a lake.
What do you mean it's not a lake?
Well, it's a spirit.
It can't be.
Don't tell me that's... Is it?
That evil witch. So this is where she's been hiding out.
The hero of the spirit race. Spirit sovereign. Rikugen Kyoko.